Hi everyone, it's Tanya MFK here from My Design Life with another 30-day habit challenge for you. There are so many tips and tools to create your best life. So we have these challenges to help you get started so you can try out and test what works best for you.
Welcome to My Designed Life.
This month is visualization. And this is a tool I am so passionate about that I have it as part of both my morning and evening routine. And in fact, we have a full episode on My Design Life show called Visualization for Everyday Success, where you can learn about it in depth. For this purpose, we're just going to cover the gist of it. You are visualizing all the time. It's just usually called worry. You imagine things that haven't happened yet, and they cause physical reactions, emotions, and often actions themselves. This is a terrible use of our imagination. Science shows that we stimulate the same brain regions when we visualize an action and when we actually perform that same action. So if you imagine lifting your right hand, it stimulates the same part of the brain that is activated when you actually raise your right hand. This has been demonstrated extensively in scientific literature. Visualization has long been part of elite sports and Olympic athletes. They even have sports psychologists and mental game coaches. One study showed that gymnasts were able to execute several complex tricks that they had been working on for over a year just after a few short practices of visualization. Soccer players have increased their confidence. And really, what do you want your athletes thinking of? Fear of missing that goal or how to make that goal? And it's not just athletes. It is shown to boost performance across a wide range of professions, helping surgeons avoid errors, lowering stress for police officers, increasing skills for musicians so they can play more accurately or faster. And countless people from all over the world have used visualization to help facilitate their recoveries from illness and disease. The most common strategy is where they imagine changing a picture of illness into a picture of wellness. And they do that over and over again, 2 to 3 times a day. So there is a growing body of research that shows this is working, whether it's through a harnessing of willpower, a sense of empowerment, or the fact that the brain processes what you imagine as real, or a combination of all three. There is no question that visualization has positive benefits. So visualization is not about hoping and wishing that something happens. It's about using a science-based tool to move you towards your goals. Now, visualization requires us to decide beforehand what we are going to do and what action we want to take and practice doing it before it happens. So I challenge you to use it every day this month. So the next question is how? So first, I want you to identify your goals. And that in itself is its own show. But we also, if you need to get started, we have a goal setting action bundle totally free on the Tanya MFK website. So if you need some guidance and clear steps to not only get your goals set and organized, but also find your deepest motivation and to track, tools to track your progress. So if you need that, it's there for you at tanyamfk.com. But the point is, you must be clear on what you want, and you'll need details. Losing weight is not detailed. Making more money is not detailed. Vague visions give vague results. So after you do that, you're going to choose when to do your visualizations. Make it an appointment. It goes on the schedule, and you treat it with the same respect that you would treat a client meeting or a doctor's appointment. I do both morning and evening visualizations, just like 5 minutes or so, and sometimes longer if I get more detailed. So yes, you can write your vision down. You can have a vision board. These are great, but they complement this practice. They don't substitute it. So do that, absolutely, but you still need to do this practice to really get the whole power from it. Now, I recommend as you do this and you start to begin your visualization to close your eyes and begin imagining your goal. What are you doing that achieves that goal? And what does it look like once you've got there? What are you wearing? Who's there? Look at every detail. So if we look at this goal from the idea of losing 20 pounds, then we could begin to visualize ourselves in that body. What clothes would we be wearing? Who, would we be with? What would we be doing? How do we feel? And then connect to that emotion. How do we behave? Look at the mannerisms. And that's a really great place to start, looking at the end result of that goal. And that really helps to solidify this vision in your mind. But after you experience that, I recommend digging a little further with the action steps that you need to get to this goal. So in this example of weight loss, your vision that you're going to go through the night before, the morning of, Could be seeing yourself getting out of bed. Maybe you're groggy. Maybe you're stumbling towards your workout clothes and getting dressed, grabbing some water, maybe splashing some water on your face because you're still out of it, right? Then getting your keys in your gym bag and getting out the door. Is it cold outside? Are you driving to the gym? What does the gym look like? Who's there? How does it feel once you get there? Maybe if you're brave, how does it smell? Is it bright? Is the music loud? Where do you put your bag down? And now see yourself getting started on that workout. See yourself finishing, leaving the gym, going back home, or to work. And you do that every day. And you start to show your mind what you're about to do. Because that's the goal for the day, right? That's the thing that's going to get you to your long-term goal. So if your goal is to get that workout in and then you can see it, you also saw and experienced the end result and how good that looks and feels. You are now connecting this whole experience to your brain, your memory, and your subconscious. As I mentioned, I do this every morning and night. I walk through my whole day from waking up, meditating, going through my work day, the things I need to do at home. I see it all. And it allows me to prepare. And sometimes I even find potential issues or roadblocks with what I have planned. I can see things that maybe don't feel good or feel stressful. And I can make decisions beforehand about what to do. And then at night, I go through my goals kind of in general and for the next day. But I also see my evening routine before I do it. I see myself getting in bed or not grabbing my phone and scrolling and resting easily, actually falling asleep easily. So as I mentioned, creating an emotional connection is so important because your brain doesn't distinguish between internal and external reality. So creating that connection really solidifies the experience and memory in your mind. So as you go through your visualization, I recommend running it through the 5 senses: the sight, touch, hear, taste, and smell. And then become aware of that emotion that you feel as you're experiencing it. Because everything ever achieved started as an idea in someone's mind. Your emotions drive the force behind your visualization. When we feel our goals and how good it feels to be there and the peace we might have or the joy, whatever it is, it connects in our brain. And it's something our brain wants more of. So go and grab the worksheet if you need it and use this tool to achieve your goals and design your life. And make sure to subscribe and follow for more tips, action steps, and interviews on how to create your best life. I'm Tanya MFK. See you next time.